Since Porsha Williams stepped onto the scene for season 5 of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, fans of the show have always been captivated by her point of view.
It's an everyday situation. You know what I mean? This is 265 days a year.
265 days? Where the hell that bitch live at? That is funny.
And if you've been watching her journey since the beginning, you definitely can recall that cringeworthy moment when Porsha revealed just how bad she must have failed her Black History courses in grade school.
Well, there has to be an opening for the railroad at some point, because somebody's driving the train.
It wasn't a train, baby.
Porsha, it's not a real train. I really thought like there was an actual train that took them through.
And to this day, fans still have not let her live that down.
It's almost hurtful to me to watch her be so dumb.
Ding dong. He's not talking about put 50 cents on the train or on the damn public bus.
But after watching Porsha Williams over the last few months, I think it's definitely time we allowed her to reintroduce herself. It's Justin Diego back with another Bingeworthy video. And today, let's talk about why Real Housewives of Atlanta fans are calling Porsha Porsha Luther King, and how I think that our good sis has been doing her thing lately, all in the name of Black Lives Matter.
A little bit. I'll be lying if I say I didn't.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
I feel like today definitely gonna end with me in handcuffs. But I'm about that. That's what we here for. Breonna Taylor. Say her name.
Tonight, the star of Bravo's program called Real Housewives of Atlanta, Porsha Williams was booked into Metro Corrections this evening.
87 protesters were arrested last night in East Louisville for gathering on the lawn of Kentucky's Attorney General. They were demanding that charges be filed against the Louisville police officers involved in the shooting death of Breonna Taylor.
The police officers have not been arrested. The DA, you know what I'm saying, is just dragging his feet on it. Just everybody's upset.
Authorities say some demonstrators were charged with a felony after refusing to leave. Taylor was shot and killed by police in her apartment back in March in what her family calls a botched drug raid. Attorneys say nothing illegal was found in the 26-year-old's home.
No peace! No peace!
Housewives of Atlanta's Porsha Williams is out of jail in Kentucky this morning after she and other protesters were arrested yesterday during a protest on behalf of Breonna Taylor. The group was at the home of the Kentucky Attorney General demanding the arrest of the police officers responsible for Taylor's death.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm tired. You got this? My spirit is tired.
Now, I know that a lot of you guys come to my channel for entertainment commentary, and I never really get too political because I definitely want to have a good time with you guys and give you an escape. But there was something about this Breonna Taylor situation that felt a lot less political and a lot more personal. So before I move forward with this video, I really just want to take the time to say her name. Speaking of Breonna Taylor, I definitely gotta admit I was just like the rest of y'all when I started seeing Porsha on the front lines. I was giving her the side eye and I was really having a hard time wrapping my head around her all new philanthropical efforts because we were used to her being like the princess of Dotlandia, not the princess of Black Lives Matter. But after a while, I just started to kind of sit back and like separate my feelings because y'all already know there were a lot of people using hashtag Black Lives Matter, you know, for clout.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Now everybody's ganging up against me. For what? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Now I know that it was really messed up for me to even think like that because I saw the videos, so I know that it was actually pretty dangerous out there in those streets. But I paid attention to the moves that Porsha was making, and I really started to see her come into her own. So at this point, I know that we're all asking the same thing. After every major change Porsha has made over the last decade, why has she finally decided to get back to taking her grandfather's legacy serious at this point? And how in the hell did we end up with Porsha Luther King? Well, Porsha made it clear that it had a lot to do with the fact that she is now a new mom and she has a daughter of her own, and that makes what happened to Breonna Taylor really personal.
I think your daughter will look at you as a hero too. You out there fighting for her and her kids.
It's hard. It's really hard, and I have a lot of emotional nights about it. But when I see my daughter, it's just like, you know, I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna push, you know, because I don't want her to have to deal with this. I don't want anyone to have to deal with this, honestly.
So comment right now and let me know if you guys agree that Porsha was motivated by her daughter to join the movement, or comment and let me know if you feeling otherwise and you feel like, you know, this is all just a wave. To be clear, I'm not expecting Porsha to go on and like get a seat in Congress or anything, but I'm willing to cheer Porsha on from the sidelines and finally give her an opportunity to put that Underground Railroad mess behind her.
How did they get it?
It's connected. Her grandfather, Porsha Williams, just rolled over in his grave.
It's not a real train.
Ding dong.
Now, before we move forward with this video, I want you guys to stop what you're doing right now and slam that like button because it definitely helps me out a lot and it helps YouTube to know that you want to see videos like this one. And speaking on RHOA, right now, we don't know much about The Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13, but I have a feeling that the vibe this season is going to be a little bit different. Namely because we know that they started filming right at the height of the pandemic and the latest Black Lives Matter movement. And with Porsha Luther King being so involved in the movement herself, I really can't see Bravo like filming and like getting everything, all the good and bad and the cat fights, but then like refusing to include this very important part of her life. And while the show has never really dove too deeply into social issues like this, Bravo has pledged to uplift Black voices and they've expressed interest in doing their part in empowering Black people moving forward. I just want Real Housewives of Atlanta to get back to those good old days where they had my good sis Deshawn Snow letting us know how it felt to be like rich and Black and fabulous. But I just feel like with everything going on in the world, it's really hard right now to really predict where Bravo is gonna take the show. So comment right now and let me know if you guys are happy to see Bravo capture some of those Porsha Luther King moments, or if you feel like it's going to be a little bit too heavy. So here are my final thoughts. I know that it's going to take some time for all of us to wrap our head around addressing Porsha as Porsha Luther King, but I gotta like set it straight and remind y'all because I feel like some of y'all forgot. When Porsha first stepped on the scene, it was really her grandfather's legacy and his last name that gave her a lot of credibility and a lot of personal, like, authority on the show. And although she has evolved a lot over the last several years, it really does feel good to see Porsha have her full circle moment, and I really do wish her all the best. Because I know that every time I'm riding down Moreland Avenue, it's definitely the Hosea Williams street sign for me. And it just makes me proud, and I'm proud for Porsha, and I'm proud for Black people, and you know, I don't really have a problem letting everybody in the car with me know it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this video, do not be a fake ass bitch. Too much. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way to the end. If you really enjoyed this video, definitely hit me up in the comments and let me know what you think. And be sure to like this video and subscribe to Bingeworthy. And when you do, be sure to slam that bell button so that you never miss another awesome video like this one. Now, before I go, I definitely want you guys to know that if you enjoy this t-shirt that I'm wearing, because I'm definitely currently boycotting crooked cops, you can definitely get one of your own. These are high-end t-shirts from a Black-owned company called Currently Boycotting Co. And right now, all of their designs are just $9.99. And 10% of all profits for this design are going to be donated to Until Freedom, which is the organization that has really spearheaded this movement for all of us to get justice for our good sis Breonna Taylor. Thanks again for watching this video all the way to the end. I will see all of you Black kings and queens on the next one.